G'day folks, this is Sim. Welcome back to 7 Days To Die Done from Down Under. We're sitting out on the roof under a blood moon on day 15 and we've got some hornets floating around. We had a horde come screaming through here late last night, or not only an hour or so ago to be honest. And because I was again pushing the limits far too far, well, let's just say we got lucky. That's all we can really say. But I've still got a few hours to go. Other than that hornet buzzing around, I haven't seen too much, and I don't really want to stick my head up over the edge here in case they see me, because if I get a whole bunch of them zeroing in when I've got no external defences, I'm asking for some serious trouble. So I'm going to sit here and wait things out and keep very quiet and resist the urge to go into chests, and I'll come back either in the morning or with something more interesting if things liven up a bit. See you soon. Okay, so let's just take a minute while we're waiting to again appreciate what they have done with this particular game. Because again, at night, that fog, that horrifically ugly fog which I hate so much, is gone. The stars are out, the clouds, the moon, the evil hornets buzzing around. The atmosphere is absolutely gorgeous. You know, we've got the lighting down here off the street lamp, which is still running, which is interesting. It's great. And then they bring that fog back and just everything goes to complete and utter rubbish. And I mean, to the point where you can be inside a building and you've still got fog, and that's just ridiculous. I don't mind the extreme darkness that you get inside the buildings if you don't have a light source. That's quite realistic, but the fog's just a pain in the butt. So I'm going to keep whinging about it, and of course the pimps aren't going to listen to me, but that's not going to stop me bitching and moaning, and hopefully they will do something about it. I do have to be honest, I've been watching a few YouTubers and pretty much everybody is having the same issues. Oh, and I got my head up too high and I got spotted, but looks like I lost her again. Okay, but she wants to break away into here, so yeah, I've attracted her in this direction. That was dumb. What else can we talk about? Because I feel like chatting for some strange reason while we're sitting up here at night, listening to the death below trying to become the death above. Okay, so a few things about Alpha 12. Firstly, the big change, which we've already covered, was the removal of the Forge book. And I have seen quite a few YouTubers who have been madly looking for the Forge book for no good reason. And look, you know, I'm just as guilty as everybody else of making mistakes, but patch notes are important. I will also take a moment to mention the fact that not all YouTubers started out in Alpha 12.4 like I did. A lot of them are definitely playing in 12.4 now, but there are some that started right when the alphas first came out, and it was only 12.4 where the Forge book actually disappeared and was replaced with the recipe. So yeah, before you rage at somebody that they don't necessarily need a Forge book to make a forge, just be sure what version they're running. Another thing that is worth talking about, I see this happening a lot, is stamina. When your stamina is at rock bottom, you don't do as much damage. And if you're going to sit there and beat on a rock or a door or something with a tool that you really can't afford to lose, and you're doing a minimal amount of damage because you've got no stamina, but you're still doing exactly the same amount of durability damage to it with every hit, you're really not doing yourselves any favours. So, when your stamina's low, unless you're in a desperate situation, stop. Just wait for a minute for it to charge back up and then carry on. You'll be a lot better off in the long run, by far. What else? Any other useful tips that I can think of while I'm sitting up here waiting? Not really, so we might as well pop the pause on for a minute, and we'll come back when the night's passed. These hornets aren't going to go away, so we'll see what goes on when they're not running and we can actually deal with them. Okay, it's morning and I've got a little bit of a problem. Things have been pretty quiet, and then all of a sudden I got snuck up on by a hornet, and as you can see from my health, I'm not in a good way. I need to get my butt down and I need to get some food into me so that I can start healing again before I die, because I don't have anything in the way of healing at the moment. I don't have aloe to make up bandages, so food is my only real healing option. So that means we need to get downstairs carefully. And we do have a few zombies around here, but they don't know that I'm here at the moment. And oh no, now I'm hunted, so that's changed everything. Let's get our backsides up and let's get over here. Oh crikey, that was a cop. It just vanished. Oh no, there he is. Oh man, there must be the leftovers from the last horde that came through. They've all been probably wandering past all through the night. And that one has seen me. She's the one that's hunting me, so let's take care of her. Maybe she'll have something for us to snack on. Not seeing anything else except for that crawler. No, nothing to eat. And there's no point in me... Oh, look at the damage that they have done during the night. That was just from a little bit of activity. Let's seal this up now, just to maintain the structural integrity of this place. Let's get back upstairs quickly. There's nothing more coming through. They're doing some serious damage here, which is a right pain in the proverbial, because I want this metal. And I can hear something. Oh yeah, g'day mate. Here. You got a mouldy old spam sandwich or something that I can eat? Would be appreciated. Three shots to take those guys down isn't too shabby, and yeah, nothing. I'm probably not going to get a lot of good loot out of these guys until my level gets a heck of a lot higher. Alright, okay, so while we've still got plenty of time, let's get ourselves back in order. So let's get up here and let's finish what I was trying to do last night before things got a little bit nuts. And that means I'm going to need this disgusting smelly food here, and I've got more than enough other stuff. Let's get these vitamins into us because they will help to increase our wellness over time. But the most important thing that we can do is keep eating good food, and to do that we need to get our cooking set up somewhere where we're not going to be attracting quite so much attention back to our base. So, yeah, there's still leftover hornets roaming around. I do have to be careful. One hit will kill me. So what I need to do is keep an eye on that fella, get into here, get that down, and get the bear meat in there, which is obviously going to grab attention. And that's going to take 45 seconds. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Cook, please. And while we're at it, we need to get our pot over here. We need to get this murky water cooking up. And that's going to take a lot more time, so we're going to need some planks as well. Oh, I really hate the difficulties that you have with putting stuff down now, picking stuff up. I'm so used to the old system. Alright, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going until we get this up over 5 minutes. There, that's plenty. And cook. Right. And we're still quiet. We don't have any spider zombies heading towards us yet. So let's grab that meat. Let's get it into us. Yes, I know it smells. But geez, doesn't that give you a boost? Okay, 3 pieces of bear meat. And we're going to be back to almost full. And now we're healing. And things are back on track. So yeah, that was a little bit hairy. And that, I'm sorry I didn't record it, but I kid you not. I'm just sitting there. Everything's been boring all night except for the pretty stars. And then I'm watching the hornets, and then all of a sudden one of them came up over the edge of the building and bang. And yeah, not fun. Alright, so I can cook up some of the venison, and I will probably do that. But right now, the next priority, of course, is to grab this other forge. Get it down over here too. And I've left the bloody mould behind, haven't I? It's always something. Alright, got the goldenrod and... Yep, okay. We'll be good. Let's go get it and look, let's go and get... Oh! I set myself on fire. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna freaking die because I stepped over that blasted fire. Oh. Keep forgetting you can set yourself on fire these days. Oh. Alright. Oh well. It's one way to get back quickly, I suppose. Bloody hell. And my stamina, my wellness caps. Oh, you have no idea how freaking frustrated I am with myself right now. Ah, that's such a rotten pain in the backside. Give me that mould. Yes, I know I wasted the metal that was in there. I don't care. Grumble, grumble, bitch, moan, complain. I need a club of some sorts, even if it's just a ragged, dodgy one. Oh, airdrop. Oh, airdrop. I am not going to lose a second airdrop. That is not going to happen. We are going to get down here, hopefully not fall and break our neck. We are going to run like the clappers. We are going to grab our bag. It's just over here. We're going to throw some stuff into that. Where's the bag? Right there. Gimme. And where are we going? Where are we going? We are going insane. That's where we're going. Get this stuff on you, mate. Alright, we'll worry about... Now, I'm not going to drop my good metal pickaxe. Not losing anything else. I'm rapidly running out of time here. Alright, you. Get in there. You. Iron fragments. And the coal. Way too much. Wood. Right, now run. Because I think we've lost it because that bloody horrid fog is back. And that's the second damn... Oh. You guys must be pretty much sick and tired of my antics at this point. Because I know I'm pretty much sick and tired of my antics at this point. And a bear? Look, I haven't got a chance in Hades of fighting that. Go away. Randomly. It's not going to happen. So, give me a minute to get my stuff together. And we will look at another option. In fact, we're definitely going to look at another option. Just bear with me for just 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, so it's been a little bit of a roller coaster. What we're going to do is we're going to go hunting the first crate that dropped that we missed. Because I did take a bearing on it right at the beginning of that episode when I ran out. I just lost that bearing. So we're going to head for it now because I know which way to go. But as an added bonus, I've just had all of my coffee beans grow. And the blueberries as well. So before we do that, and some potatoes, which means as much as I would like to make some venison stew, what we will do first is we'll craft ourselves up a bunch of potato seed. And we're leveling up again, which is great. And blueberry seed, that's only going to give us 4, but it's double what we had. And we're going to lay down, the blueberries can go down first. And then the potatoes, we've got to get these in quickly. I don't want to wait until tomorrow because the quicker they're in, the quicker they're growing again. And the quicker we can start making venison stew and really working seriously on getting our wellness back. It's either that or we go hunting bears. And after that last one, I think I want to make some sort of system up before we go hunting bears seriously. We want to get up somewhere nice and high where they can't get to us, and we want to be sure that whatever we're on, they're not going to be able to break down while we're shooting at them. On top of that, we also need, let me place that, we also need to be able to, it's always been derpy, picking stuff up and putting stuff down. They still need to do some work on that, but that's okay. This is a work in progress. Alright, and we'll throw those 3 there. We'll run back upstairs with these last 3, because I think I've got some clean water over here, although the campfire with the pot, and I don't have the materials to make a fresh pot up just yet. Where is it? This chest here. Okay, got a couple of bottled water. Look, no, let's just make do with it because we're running out of time quickly. Okay, so let's take our bearing again, which should be just under that tree, and that's just slightly off north, which is what we should have been looking at. Let's bring the map up. Whoa, steady map. And if we go down here and we have a look at where we're looking through that line there, and we were running clean in that line, and we broke off right at the end. So I reckon we'll put a marker down there, and hopefully that's going to be what we're aiming for. So it's now 5 o'clock. We've got until 10. So we should be able to get out and back. We're just going to have to keep an eye on the stamina. And see that flag, we might need to go a little bit further, or maybe we just didn't quite go far enough. Either way, we're just going to keep moving between that flag and north for the time being, and then we'll come back across to it if needs be. And it sounds like, I'm not sure whether you can hear that, it's pretty faint. It sounds like they are doing a job on that farmhouse still, so we're going to have to see about clearing that out, but I don't think that's going to be happening in this episode. What we will do is we'll keep an eye out for pigs and other wildlife on the way back and see if we can get our food supplies up just a little bit more. Or we're going to have to head over to town and do some scavenging, and I really need to make sure that I don't lose my bearing, and I also need to keep an eye on my stamina because I'm letting it drop too low, and if something does turn up like a dog pack, I'm not going to be able to outrun it. So let's try going again, and let's just stop and slow down like that bear there. We'll stop and slow down. Okay, might want to pick some of that coal on the way back if we've got time. Alright, we've probably blown about 2 hours. Yeah, I think we'll be okay time wise. We're coming closer onto the same line now, so chances are good. And I'd like to finish on a positive note after that little run of bad luck that we just had. There's some more coal here. Okay, so we'll remember it's out this way. See, that rolling cloud in the background, that looks good. I like that. It's the insane fog that annoys me. Wow, that flag is moving around something chronic. From the bearing that we originally took, let's just have a quick look at the map. Yeah, have I drifted? I didn't think I was drifting away. That's okay. We're just going to keep going. What's the bet? It's sitting right on the other side of this little hill here. Although, to be honest, I thought we climbed this hill. Maybe it was one that was similar to this one. Is that a bird's nest? I do have to take care with the bird's nest because I have the respawn timer set out the way I have. It means that I can't just go and get free eggs every few days, or eggs, feathers more importantly. I do have to be careful. So let's have a look at the map. So we've passed that point now. So let's just have a quick look over both sides just to be sure. Is that, yeah, that's lead. That's okay. I can use that. Nothing there. The snow's making visibility pretty crappy, but again, I don't mind that. There's a pig there which I don't have time to kill right now. Alright, so look, let's just keep going and work on the assumption that we're on the right line, but the issue was that we didn't go far enough. Fingers crossed. I really would like this to be a success for a change. There's a stump over here. Yeah, I'm getting distracted, I know, but what can you do? Okay. Don't know how much further. Oh, thank you for the sham. That will come in handy. Oh, okay. Well, at least something's working in our favour. I'm still not seeing the crate anywhere. Please let me know in the comments if I've run past it and missed it. But we've definitely got some stuff to investigate over here. What have we got? We've got dogs. Dogs, dogs, dogs. Oh, it's a gas station, but we need to outrun the dogs. We need to outrun the dogs. and then we'll come back from a different angle. Turn around. Okay, so we've lost the dog. Good. Alright, so there's... Yeah, whatever you reckon, mate. I'm not interested. Alright, so let's see if we can take... Oh, there's a few dogs around here too. That's not particularly comforting. Are they... Oh, man, look at the number. Oh. Stay still. Yeah, I can hear you. That's okay. I just needed to get that dog's attention. It's not going to chase me, though. You, go away. Man, these guys are tough. And I need to be careful. Okay. I need to run. I'm almost going to make the same horrid mistake that I've made in the past. Let's have a look at where we are on the map. Yeah, let's go this way because this area hasn't been explored yet on the way back. In the snow, things are not what they seem, and it gets dark while it's still daylight. So although it looks like it's quite bright out here, as you can see from the clock, if you can read it on YouTube, it is in fact nearly 11 o'clock. Sorry, nearly 10 o'clock. So I need to get my backside in gear. Where are we on the map? We're back online. We need to line up on home now, because in just a minute we are going to get the warning. Let's make sure that we've got this so that we can give ourselves a stamina boost when we need it. And there it goes. So if we run into stuff, we're in a bad way. Alright, and I thought I had more time. Obviously I didn't. And well, this episode, if nothing else, is proving to be interesting. Alright. It does seem very bright out tonight. I'm not sure why. Which is good, because I've had major issues, as we all know. You've heard me bitching and moaning and complaining more than enough about how dirty the image looks. And the fog's back a lot further and it's not as thick, which is probably having a large part to do with it. Alright, let's drink that, get that stamina boost up. So I want to keep running for a bit longer. We should be able to get away with this. It depends upon what we run into when we get back close to that little farm. We're not too far away now. And we won't be running through the middle of the farm this time. I can promise you that. There's the cornfield and the road. So let's get ready for a last run. Hunker down for a second. We are undetected, but we've got zombies in the middle of the road, of course. Shall we go through the middle? Now, I've never tested to see whether they can actually see you through the corn or not. And that is something that I am curious to find out, but probably not now. Now is probably not a good time for it. So let's just keep on moving and just make sure we don't get too close to the house and the barn. And we'll get ready to jump and run if we need to. So far we're still undetected, and so far it's surprisingly bright for the time of night. We should be coming up on the road that cuts across here shortly, and that's when we're going to be most exposed, and I think it's coming up just about now. Okay. Yep. Let's cut and run. I've got enough stamina to get me almost all the way there. Here we go. And it does appear that we do not have a massive horde wandering past at the worst possible time. I have no idea what's going wrong with the game. Alright, well there we go. The only difference is tonight we get up here and we don't have beautiful stars to look at. Okay, so yeah. I think it's probably going to be a fairly quiet night, and I think we're probably going to have to do a time check. Be back in a sec. Well, on a positive note, the stars are coming out and the fog's clearing, so that's an improvement. It is definitely time to call it an episode, no questions asked. Is that snow? It is. Interesting. I wonder if enough will fall to actually cover this area. Anyway, as I was saying, I am sorry about some of the scatteredness that's going on. And look, that has been part of the problem that's been going on lately, and I still do intend to talk about that. But not just yet. Instead, we're going to come back in the next episode in the morning. We're going to take another crack, I think, at that crate, and I might even have a look at my footage from today and see if I can get a bearing of some sorts on the other plane, see if I can work out where I was, retrace my steps and do something there. But for now, we will call it an episode. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope you liked this one, and I always look forward to seeing you again in the next episode. So until then, take care of each other and ciao for now.